sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's game. Lance McCullers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Bounce towards the second baseman. A bare hand grab by Owings. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Justin Upton will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Joey Votto will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him in the inning. Cliff Lee will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Jonathan Lucroy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Anthony Rendon settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. On to Votto, a double play. Adrian Gonzalez will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Franco will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in a loss last night. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting 7, right fielder,
Patrick Rosales will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies. Matt Kemp stands in for the first time now, and he's been in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Goes is under it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
batting 6.
Chris Johnson will dig in, and with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than he is out on the road. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal. So they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goes is after it. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Drew Stubbs will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that. Anthony Goes steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Steve Pearce will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Chris Owings will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's on the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The third baseman, number 6.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Adrian Gonzalez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Lee comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Left fielder,
Brad Miller is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Joey Votto is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, and there's 1 away.
catcher,
Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Michael Franco stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tap foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure, as the Chris Johnson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Rosales is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Jonathan Villar, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Now batting,
Drew Stubbs in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Chris Owings strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pierce has got it, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We played. Chris Bryant will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Got him swinging in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's hanging in there among the best in the National League. Currently in 6th place in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, we've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his MO throughout the first half of this game.
Kemp will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, But he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Rosales sprinting after it, 2 down. Matt Kemp will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Squared that one up just a little late. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting.
Brad Miller digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Anthony Gose will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Miller is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Steve Pearce will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Justin Upton.
Justin Upton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Chris Johnson will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Jonathan Villar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into third. Drew Stubbs will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Chris Owings is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. They were got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They lead it. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. trying to strike him out for the third time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. This one's down to third. Rendon is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Michael Franco come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Anthony Rendon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting number 23. First baseman,
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
up next for Cincinnati.
Matt Kemp digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That Chris Bryant will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no shot there for Stubbs. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
Anthony goes. Stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Brad Miller Digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And taken in out there for the first out. Chris Johnson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
To his left, Nunez. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7,
Jonathan Villar
shortstop.
ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Up next for
Drew
Cincinnati.
Stubbs stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes ball 1. Pitches a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Left side, Franco has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Steve Pearce will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp is there. 1 out.
The left fielder,
Justin Upton will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Stubbs is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. Joey Votto will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.